If you're over 40 and you want an outfit that's sharp, modern, and effortless, a blazer and jeans is one of the most reliable combos you can wear. But here's the truth, most men either absolutely nail this look or they miss it by a mile. And when you miss, you either look like you're trying too hard or like you stopped caring completely. So here's what we're doing today. I'm breaking down the exact formula that works every single time, how your blazer should fit, which jeans work, and which ones kill the look. We'll also cover what to wear underneath and how to nail the shoes. Plus, and this is key, I'm showing you the 3 biggest mistakes guys make with this combo. They're simple fixes, but they make all the difference. This is for guys in their 40s, 50s, and beyond who want real advice that works in actual life. If that's you, you're in the right place. Let's start with the foundation piece, the blazer. Here's the deal. The number one thing that makes or breaks this entire look is how your blazer fits. Everything else is secondary. So let's talk about what actually matters. First up, shoulders. This is the most critical part. The shoulder seam has to land right at the edge of your shoulder, not drooping over your arm, not pulling across your back. Just right at that edge. And here's why this matters more than anything else. It's basically impossible to alter. If a tailor tries to fix the shoulders, they're rebuilding the entire jacket. So when you're trying blazers on, check the shoulders first. If they're off, put it back and move on. Don't talk yourself into it. Body fit comes next. You want the blazer to follow your torso clean lines, no squeezing. Here's the test, button it up and slide your flat hand between your chest and the fabric. That's your target. If there's too much room, you look like you're swimming in dad's old blazer. Too tight, you look uncomfortable, and honestly, it just reads as bad fit. Neither of those fits the sharp, effortless look we're aiming for. Now length. Most guys don't pay attention to this, but it matters more than you think. Your blazer should end around the middle of your seat, roughly where your thumb lands, when your arms hang naturally at your sides. This isn't random, it's about proportions. Too short looks awkward, almost like the jacket shrank. Too long makes your legs look shorter. Get this right, and everything else just looks better. Sleeve length. Small detail, big impact. Sleeves should end at your wrist bone, showing about 1/4 to 1/2 inch of your shirt cuff. It's one of those things that separates guys who know what they're doing from guys who don't. Alright, now the style of blazer. This is where it gets interesting. For jeans, you want what's called an unstructured or soft shoulder blazer. These have minimal padding and a more relaxed construction. Think about it, traditional structured blazers, the kind with heavy padding and stiff canvas. They're made for suits. They're boardroom pieces. When you pair that with jeans, it's a mismatch. The formality levels are fighting each other. But an unstructured blazer. Perfect. It's refined enough to look intentional, but relaxed enough to work naturally with denim. That's the sweet spot for guys our age. Quick question, are you team navy blazer or team gray? Drop it in the comments. Genuinely curious what most guys are wearing. Let's talk fabric for a second. You've got solid options depending on the season. Cotton's your year-round player. Breathes well, looks good, works everywhere. Linen is fantastic in summer. Yeah, it wrinkles, but that's actually the point. It's supposed to have that lived-in look. And lightweight wool is your go-to. When it gets cold, adds warmth, looks refined, just works. Skip anything heavy or shiny. Heavy feels too seasonal. Shiny feels too formal. Color is pretty straightforward. Navy is your foundation. It works with everything, never looks wrong, never goes out of style. Gray or charcoal is your second essential. Modern, versatile, easy to style. If you want to branch out, camel or tan blazers are great for fall and winter. They add warmth to your look. Olive is solid too if you want something different that still plays well with everything. What to avoid, anything too shiny, which just looks dressy. Loud patterns or bright colors, they might look good in the store, but in photos and in real life, they tend to feel more trendy than timeless. At this stage, you want pieces that work for years, not just a season or two. Bottom line, darker, neutral tones. They're easier to style, they look better in photos, they just work. Don't overthink it. Now, here's where a lot of guys completely blow at the jeans. This is critical, so stay with me because I'm about to show you exactly which fits work and which ones destroy the whole outfit. Real talk, if you're still wearing loose fit 2000s jeans with a blazer, you're killing the look instantly. I know they're comfortable, I get it. But here's the problem. Your blazer is tailored and structured up top. Then you've got all this loose, shapeless fabric on the bottom. It just doesn't work. The proportions are completely off. Skinny jeans, opposite problem, still wrong. Too tight kills the proportions. They're too tight, and when you've got a structured blazer up top and really tight jeans on the bottom, it throws the whole thing out of balance. It looks awkward. So what actually works, slim or slim straight jeans? Slim fit follows the line of your leg without being tight. Clean lines, modern look works perfectly with a blazer. Slim straight is similar, but gives you a bit more room through the leg, still tapered, just not as aggressive. If you've got athletic legs or you just prefer more room, these are your friend. The goal here is jeans that look intentional. Not like leftovers from a different era, not like you borrowed them from someone else. Just clean, purposeful, modern fit. Quick rule of thumb, if your jeans are wider than your shoes or tighter than your calves, they're the wrong fit. Here's something most guys completely miss the rise. That's how high the waistband sits. For most men over 40, low-rise jeans shorten the legs, lengthen the torso, and add visual weight around the midsection. Mid-rise fixes all of that instantly. Try them once and you'll see exactly what I mean. It's one of those things where once you see it, you can't unsee it. Now let's talk color. This is simpler than you think. Dark indigo jeans, this is your baseline. They're clean, they look almost like dress pants when you pair them with a blazer, and they work for most situations you'll run into. This is what you grab when you want to look sharp. Medium blue jeans are more casual, but still totally work. Great for daytime stuff, weekends, more relaxed settings. Just make sure the wash is even, no weird fading or distressing. Black jeans are a solid alternative. They look sharp with gray navy or camel blazers. Clean, modern, super easy to style. See the pattern. Darker is generally better with a blazer. More refined, more versatile, just easier to work with. If you only buy one pair, choose dark indigo. It's the most reliable option for men over 40. What to skip? We already covered skinny jeans. Ripped or distressed jeans don't work here because the vibe is completely different. Your blazer says one thing, the rips say something else. You're mixing messages. Pick a lane. Light wash or heavily faded jeans are too casual for a blazer. They're fine with t-shirts and sneakers, just not this look. And skip jeans with flashy stitching, big logos, or embellishments. Keep it simple. Let the fit do the work. Quick question for you, are you more of a dark indigo guy or black jeans guy? Let me know in the comments. Alright, we've got the blazer and jeans locked down. Now, let's talk about what actually pulls this whole thing together, the shirt and the shoes. And I'm telling you right now, this is where guys either nail it or completely blow the whole outfit. This matters. Let's talk shirts because this is where you control the entire formality of the outfit. An Oxford button-down, white or light blue, probably your most reliable option. It's got texture, it looks substantial, but it's casual enough for jeans. This combo works for a ton of situations without feeling overdressed. Dinner out works. Casual business meeting works. Weekend lunch works. If you want to go a touch more relaxed, a good polo works great, just avoid the cheap boxy ones. Go for quality fabric peak cotton merino, something with structure and a clean fit. Navy gray or burgundy under a blazer hits that smart casual sweet spot perfectly. It says you care about how you look, but you're not trying to impress anyone. That's a good place to be. Want something more relaxed? A plain t-shirt can absolutely work. The key is it has to be a quality piece. Good fabric weight, good fit, zero graphics or logos. White, black, heather gray. Keep it simple. The blazer does the heavy lifting and elevates it, and you end up with this modern, confident look without trying too hard. Here's the rule, the simpler the shirt, the sharper the overall look. When it gets cold, knitwear is your best friend. A thin merino crewneck or lightweight sweater in earth tones, camel, forest green, burgundy charcoal adds texture and warmth. Layer it under your blazer and you've got this rich, finished look that works great in fall and winter. Or try a turtleneck, black or navy turtleneck with dark jeans and a blazer that's a strong, clean look. No collar fuss, no ties, just a clean, confident outfit. The main principle across all of this, stick with neutral colors. They're just easier to work with. Everything looks more cohesive, more intentional, and skip the loud patterns and logos. At this point in life, simpler usually wins. Real quick, if you're finding this helpful so far, hit that like button. It actually helps get this video in front of more people who need it. Alright, shoes. This is where we either stick the landing or blow the whole thing. Leather loafers, one of your best options for this outfit. They look polished without being too formal. Brown or burgundy loafers with dark jeans and a blazer is a reliable combination that works in a lot of settings. Plus, they're easy, just slip them on and go. Comfortable, they look intentional, they just work. Chelsea boots, another strong choice, especially once it gets cold. Sleek, minimal, masculine. They pair really well with jeans and a blazer. Suede Chelsea boots in brown or tan add some nice texture to the outfit. Leather ones in black or dark brown keep it sharp and clean year-round. Derby shoes if you want to lean slightly more formal. They're classic lace-ups but with a more casual construction than Oxford, so they land right in that smart casual range. Brown derbies with dark jeans and a blazer, solid reliable looks, put together without being too dressy. Minimalist leather sneakers can work if you're going for something more contemporary and casual. But the key word there is minimalist. Clean, low-profile sneakers in white, gray, or navy. No chunky soles, no giant logos, no bright colors. Keep them simple, and they'll work with the blazer without looking out of place. Now, what doesn't work? Running shoes. They're comfortable, yes, but they don't belong anywhere near a blazer. They're too casual and throw off the entire outfit. It looks confused, like you couldn't decide where you were going. Square-toe dress shoes. They're dated. That's it. If you've still got a pair from 2005, let them go. And obviously, skip sandals or flip-flops. I shouldn't have to say that, but I've seen it happen, so I'm saying it. Bottom line, your shoes need to match the level of the rest of your outfit. Quality matters, fit matters, and keeping things simple usually works better than getting fancy. Quick poll. Are you more of a loafers guy or Chelsea boots guy? Drop your answer in the comments. Alright, we've covered everything. Let me bring this all together for you in one clear formula. Here's the full formula simplified. The blazer unstructured style in navy, gray, camel, or olive. Make absolutely sure the shoulders fit right. That's the one thing you can't fix later. The jean slim or slim straight in dark, indigo, medium, blue, or black. Mid-rise clean wash, no distressing. The shirt Oxford button-down quality polo or a simple t-shirt. Keep it neutral. Adjust based on where you're going. The shoes, loafers, Chelsea boots, derbies, or minimalist sneakers. Match the formality to the situation. This is your reliable outfit for everything from casual business settings to weekend events. It's simple and it works. Here's what I want you to do this week. Actually try this. Put the combination together, wear it somewhere that matters to you, and see how it feels in real life. That's the real test, not what looks good in theory, but what works when you're actually living your life. If you're a man over 40 who wants simple, no-nonsense style advice, hit subscribe. I post new videos every week, and drop a comment below telling me what you're pairing with your blazer. I genuinely read every single one, and it helps me know what content to make next. If you know a guy who's stuck in an outfit rut, send this his way. We all know someone who could use a simple style upgrade. Bottom line, master this blazer and jeans formula, and you've solved 80% of your style problems. It's that reliable. Once you start wearing it, you'll wonder why you didn't do it years ago. Thanks for watching.